Hello guys. I don't have a microphone, nor will I probably invest in a microphone anytime soon because I'm not like a professional YouTuber. So we're going to be using a perfume bottle and we're going to pretend that it's a microphone and you're going to pretend that I'm preaching to the choir right now, even though you have no clue what I'm probably fucking saying. I started YouTube a year ago and then I also got off within a couple months because I don't know, life just started moving really fast. But I'm back. No one really cares, but I'm back. And I have a lot of shit to talk about and I have a lot of video ideas that I want to do. But when I first started YouTube, I started posting videos of what I thought people wanted to see. So now I'm just going to post videos of what I want to do and what I want to spend my time creating for people who are watching. Recently I've been scrolling through YouTube and I've been seeing these videos of just people randomly talking about random things that have been on their mind. And you know, I love to yap. I am a yapper. And that's exactly what I'm going to do for you today while holding my Butterfly Bath & Body Works perfume that my boyfriend got me for Christmas. Speaking of boyfriend, that is one of the highlights of this video. I know I'm a teenager, and I know during these years we are changing and evolving and we're figuring out what we like and what we don't like. And I have had a lot of experience with that, going from the pansexual to lesbian to bisexual pipeline. And I don't know, I kind of wanted to make this video just in case there were people that were also going through the same thing or also kind of want to know what it's like or kind of just, I don't know, want to like talk with someone about it. So if you're interested in having this conversation, grab a blanket, maybe grab some food. You can also grab a perfume bottle, but don't hold it like this. Just spray it on your body. And try not to focus too much on the twice wall behind me because I know Jihyu's beautiful. But yeah, no, I kind of just wanted to yap about sexuality and how society kind of just puts people in these boxes that they don't really want to be in. And I know that happened to me. And society put me in that box, but I also put myself in that box. I am a labels girl. I need a label. I need something to have some sort of identification. And maybe that's a problem with me. Maybe that's a problem with how I was raised. Maybe that's a problem with what I take from society. But girl, we'll never know. I have a lot of problems. But yeah, when I was younger. Actually, no, this is gonna get kind of deep. So trigger warning, SA, just trigger warning. I don't know what the specific triggers are, but just know I'm gonna be talking about basically everything, and everything can be a lot. So just trigger warning. We're gonna start from the beginning. We're gonna start from when I was a little young girl, little young Jazzy. She didn't know what was going on. She didn't know what her life was. She didn't know what the frick her environment was. She didn't know why she was put in the situation she was put in. And I was put in a situation where my innocence was taken from me at a young age. We'll just say it like that. And I was SA'd as a kid for years. And as I grew up and this SA started, you know, filtering its way in through my life and through my relationships, I developed a deep, deep hatred for men. And I'd have guy friends, I'd have males in my life. You know, I have my dad, I have my brothers, I'd have men around, but you will never ever catch me saying that I loved a man that was not my family. I had a deep hatred for men, and it was because of the trauma that I experienced when I was a young girl. So flash forward to me growing up, everyone's developing crushes on men, everyone's falling in love with these random ass guys, everyone is like, oh, the D is fire. And I was in the corner like, girl, aren't you repulsed by him? Like, does he not make you feel dirty? And that was not a normal thought. A normal person should not go around hating men unless, you know, of course you were like me and you have lore to back that up. But I feel like going around and hating men or hating women or just hating anyone is a waste of time. So I grew up, forced myself not to be attracted to men because I'd be like, oh, this guy's cute, but there at any second he could take advantage of me. Any second he could instill power over me. And that's what I thought every time I was in close proximity with a man, whether it was just platonic or it was romantic or sexual or things like that. So I thought I was a lesbian for a long, long time. And I don't know, the label of lesbianism, like, gave me like it was kind of like a sanctuary, like it was a safety net that I could fall on. And I know that's the case for a lot of people, and a lot of people also don't really understand that, and that's fine because you don't really have to understand everything that comes from someone else because it's their personal experience. Like a lot of people might not understand, oh, you were SA'd as a kid, how do you hate all men when it was one man that did it to you? That's a good question. Keep asking questions, keep having thoughts that I'm not gonna feed into because girl, I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory. But yeah, I went a long time thinking that I was a lesbian, and not knocking lesbians. Girl, y'all are winning. Y'all, y'all are the real winners. Women are great. Women are amazing. And, I've had situations with women. I've had time with women that have not been so good. But being able to go around and say, "Oh yeah, I'm a lesbian. This guy, I have no interest in him." That protected me. That was a shield. If pretend I'm like Captain America, but on the front it's the lesbian flag instead of the American flag. That's what I had, girl. That's what was going on for me. But yeah, and then flash forward to now, or well, not now, like right now in this second, but flash forward to around August of 2024. Um, I realized that I'm bisexual. And that terrified me. That terrified me, the thought that I could fall in love with a man and be with a man that could, have some sort of power over me or have some sort of authority over me. That terrified me. And a couple months prior, or a few months prior, I had this situation with this guy where he did take advantage of me. And like how I was trying to figure out my sexuality at the time, because this is a long journey. Like, you don't just wake up going, "Oh, I'm bisexual. Oh, I'm pansexual." Some people do, but I don't know, sexuality is very, very fluid, and it takes a long time for people to realize, what they actually are. And it took me a very long time to realize. It took me 18 years. 18 years. 18 years. Think about that. Think about how many hours that is. Think about how many seconds that is. How many days I've been awake thinking, "Oh my God, I love women. I love women." I still love women, but I love women and men. That was so dumb. But yeah. So after being taken advantage of by a guy in February and then falling in love with a guy in August of the same year, girl, I was terrified. I was scared. I was shaken. I was like, what the frick am I supposed to do with this? Like, who gave me these feelings and who allowed me to feel this? And that's what I was feeling for a long, long time. When I started having feelings for women, I'd be like, who did this to me? Who cursed me with this? Well, not cursed me, but who put this in my body? Who was holding my voodoo doll? Who was holding my voodoo doll? I was so confused. But yeah, back to now, I'm in love with this guy, and he knows about everything. He knows about the trauma that I've gone through when I was younger. He knows about the guy from February that took advantage of my feelings. He knows about the women that I've been with that have been hard for me to be with, because, being with women is hard. I don't know if you lesbians know that, but being with women is hard. And I'm with this guy now, and I'm so in love, and I'm able to fully express myself, and I'm able to feel safe in my body. I'm able to feel safe in my sexuality. There's some people out there who don't understand that, who will, I don't know, who just don't really understand what it's like to finally feel safe in your sexuality and feel safe in the fact that you can love both women and men. There's so many stereotypes around bisexual people, and there's so many stereotypes about changing labels or sexual identities. But if you take any advice from this video, just know that sexuality is so fluid. It's probably the fluidest, what's the word? It's super fluid. It's super fluid. It can change. You can go from being bisexual to being straight again. Like, it's not, people don't understand. Bro, that's people don't understand. No one understands. You can go from being bisexual to being straight. You can go from being straight to being bisexual. You don't have to put yourself in this one box, because once you put yourself in this box, you're going to be like me, and it's going to take you years and years to get out. What I just yap about for the last 9 minutes, can anybody tell me? But yeah, that's my pipeline. That's me. That's from pansexual to lesbian to bisexual. Another thing is, don't read the lesbian master doc. It helps people. If you're Kaylani, it helps you. If you're me, Jazzy, it doesn't help you. It makes you even more scared. You're even more afraid of what you could be, or who you're attracted to, or what you're attracted to. There was a long time. I've been in and out of sexualities. I've been in and out of identities. Like, I'm trying on clothes. I tried on asexuality, demisexuality, pansexuality, Lesbianism. I've tried on so much, and I felt like caca every time it didn't work out for me. I was just like, what am I supposed to do? Like, am I just supposed to just be unsatisfied with who I love? And you don't want to feel like that. You don't want to feel like who you love is detrimental, because you can't change that. And for a long time, I thought loving men would be detrimental to me. Like, I thought that it would hurt me, and I thought that it would bring back the trauma that I experienced when I was like 6, 7 years old. But it didn't. And now I'm very much in love, and I'm very happy. And I don't know, it's okay to change. It's okay to change your sexuality. It's okay to still be figuring out what you are. Just guys, can we please? It's okay. It's just all okay. It's all fine. Just be happy with who you love now. And if you're not loving anybody now, love yourself. And if it's difficult for you to love yourself, stay tuned, because I have another video coming out about that. There's an airplane going by. I don't have anything else to say. That video was probably just bullshit or bull caca for the last 11 minutes. But yeah, that's my story. And I'm so sorry that I was gone for a year. I'll be back. There's been a lot going on in my life, and I can't wait to update you about it. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Me and my butterfly perfume will see you in the next video. Oh, there's... Oh my...